Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today's video we are making these absolutely delicious satay chicken skewers with a homemade peanut satay sauce. Absolutely delicious. This recipe is super simple to chuck together and will really impress your friends. So as always guys, I will leave all the ingredients that I use in the description down below. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is get some bamboo skewers. Now you're going to want to soak these in water for at least an hour before, so that they don't burn when you put them in the grill. Now for this recipe I'm going to be using boneless, skinless thighs. Now you can use chicken breast if you like, I just think that the thighs retain a lot more moisture and they don't overcook and go dry as easy as breasts. So when you're cutting them up, you want to cut them into nice big bite-sized pieces. I know everyone's bite size is completely different, but you know, on average it wants to be like that, about an inch squared. So to a mixing bowl I'm going to add some garlic and some ginger. I'm going to add a good teaspoon of ground turmeric, some ground coriander and some ground cumin. To that we're going to add about a tablespoon of some light soy sauce, 2 teaspoons of fish sauce, that's going to give it a nice saltiness along with the soy, and about a tablespoon of some olive oil. Once all the ingredients are in there, you're going to chuck in your chicken, and then you just want to be generous, get your hand in there and give it a right good mix together. This is where you want to incorporate all the flavours into the chicken. If you're like me, you'll forget, so just add half a lime, squeeze the juice of half a lime in there, and then get your fingers back in there and give it a right good mix together. We're going to marinate that now in the fridge for about an hour. Overnight will be best, but an hour is just as good. So now let's get on with making the satay sauce. So into a pan I've got about a tablespoon of olive oil, some ginger, garlic and chilli. We're just going to chuck those into the pan and start frying them off. Add the other half of your lime. Then what you want to do is add in your coconut milk. Now I'm using 2 small tins here, but you could use 1 large one. It's just that all I could get hold of was 2 small ones. So once your coconut milk's in, I'm just going to let it come up to temperature. Keep stirring it so that it doesn't burn. And then we're going to add 2 very generous tablespoons of peanut butter. I'm using a chunky peanut butter here because I like the pieces, but you can use smooth if you like. It's entirely up to you. Bit of tricky customer there, but it will go in. So this will melt down now, so what you want to do is keep stirring it till it melts. Just be very mindful that it will thicken very quickly. Once it's thickened and all dissolved, we're going to add in another tablespoon of soy sauce and then keep mixing it up. So please be mindful at this point, if it starts to split or go too thick, you can let it down with some water until you get the thickness that you like. Once you've got it to the thickness that you like, that is it, your sauce is done, easy as that. So now with the chicken skewers, what I like to do is cook them off in a grill. And then I'm going to finish them off in the oven. But when you put them on the skewers, just make sure that you leave a little bit of a gap in between so that they all cook nice and evenly. I'll say I will be frying these off first, but I do finish them off in the oven just because I'm very particular when it comes to my chicken and I don't want to run the risk of giving anybody any food poisoning. So to a hot griddle pan, about a tablespoon of olive oil in there, and all you're going to do is just chuck them in and start frying them. Now you do want to get some colour on each side, it's going to make it nice and crispy and extra delicious. So just fry them for about 4 or 5 minutes on each side so that they're nice brown and gnarly. And then all I'm going to do is just transfer them into a baking tray, put them in the oven at 180 degrees until they've reached an internal temperature of 75 degrees Celsius. That way you know they're cooked perfectly and they'll be nice and tender. These only took literally 5 to 6 minutes in the oven, they don't take very long at all, so just keep an eye on them. And there you have it guys, as easy as that. So we've got chicken satay skewers with a homemade peanut satay sauce. Can be done really simple at home. It's absolutely delicious, you've got to give it a go. All I do is just finish off with some coriander, fresh chopped chilli and a couple of wedges of lime. And that's it guys, thank you very much for watching, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to subscribe to become part of the family, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.